Yeah, I'm just saying though, doggy. Just saying no doubt. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go chill, get some cool air, man. Look at all that air. Look at all that air. The earth. The earth. The earth. See? What that? Don't do that. Nah, nope. 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 Hey, what's going on, right? Another day in paradise. Another day in paradise. Nope. What the dog? Nothing much, buddy. Just hanging in there. Yeah, man. That's all we can do. Same time. It's a lot of little kids getting killed, man. I've been noticing there's been a lot of child child deaths and shit. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? I personally thank you for your streams. I look forward to them and they're very helpful. Definitely, bro. That's what it's for, man. That's what it's for, man. That's why I don't really like the arguing and shit. So people could have like a place to come to and shit. This program is a bitch. How's your day? Not bad. Not bad. I just woke up not too long ago, so anytime that I'm asleep, it's a beautiful thing. I don't have to see these motherfuckers. Hey, what's going on, Jack? Another day in the Matrix. Sholaska Zen. Hey, what's going on, Zen? Is it Sholastica? Scholastica. Scholastica. I don't like the purity test. A fake TI to me is no more threatening than a perpetrator. In fact, I can dismiss the class. Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Anthony? Judgment. Hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful hump day. All right, peace, bro. I hope everybody's doing good. Right, and what's the difference? They're both informants. True. Informants that don't even inform on real shit. Informants that inform on fake shit. I'm about to get back to my projects. What? I'm about to get back to my projects on my Line app. I got a lot of things to do. Alright. Hope that shit works out, bro. I know it will, but you know. Alright, chill out. Alright, chill out. Scrap. Scrap. Alright. Come here, man. Chill out. Come here. No. We alright, man. We alright. I'm about to get back. I'm about to get back to my. Oh, wait. Nappy, how long have you been targeting? How long have they been targeting you? It's going on 7 years and some change. A little bit after 7 years. Yep. A long time, but not half as long as others, man. People been going through this shit for so long. Remember to get those lights up, people. Hey, appreciate that judgment. Peace, buddy. Text you up, yeah. Yeah, definitely appreciate that judgment. Mm, 7 years is a pretty long time. Yeah, yeah. It's almost like we're trapped in a gift and a curse. A gift and a curse. The gift, we're able to see the shit going on around us. The curse is we get penalized for it. This is where our tax dollars go. Yeah. Yep. Busted headlights, busted tail lights, harassment, fucking objects, tools, laser weapons, space weapons, whatever you want to call it. Fucking filling up helicopters for no reason, using police gas for no reason other than to fucking give somebody some fucked up visuals and shit. I actually don't see how you could be a cop or a fucking an ambulance or a firefighter and go home proud every day of the job that you did harassing people. It's no like how do you explain? Excuse me. That's legitimate. How do you how do you explain that shit to your kids? I know if my dad, if I ever knew the motherfucker, if he ever came home and told me I had a long day at work harassing people, like that shit would not fucking be no super dad fucking type of shit. Hey, what's going on, Mojo? Rep. Luckily, I'm stronger than them, no doubt. No doubt, man. Cowards, man. Cowards running packs. They're like fucking hyenas. A bunch of fucking hyenas and vultures and roaches and bed bugs. This is all law enforcement orchestrated. Yeah. Oh man, you should see some of the weird shit I get the police doing to me, man. The people they put in my, sometimes they'll put these fucking weirdos, and I guess if the, I guess if the perp doesn't have enough confidence in himself, the police will fucking, the perp will come by do his bullshit, and the police will try and do a slow drive by to warn me. Maybe not even to warn me, but to let the perp know, like, I got your back. I got your back. Don't worry. Fucking clowns, man. Pretty much without it, they would not even have a job. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I say all the time. Like I be seeing them putting on these fake ass shows and shit. These the street theater and shit. I be thinking to myself like now I know what they mean. Like I'm not talking about the defunding, but now I know what they mean. Like it's not really no fucking crime in the streets. Like these people create, the police create fucking crime, man. They create that shit. Entrapment. Like they have some of the fucking wildest entrapment games. I never knew they would go that far with their entrapment. Bullshit. They don't have to explain out to the kids. That's what those two. Well, hold on. They don't have to explain out to the kids. That's what those TV shows are for. They portray cops as heroes. We all reprogrammed by the shows. Exactly. Bro, fucking, hey, chill. They fucking had, damn. They have those fucking, Spy Kids. Fucking Bad Boys. Fucking 21 Jump Street. And talking about all the new movies coming out promoting that shit. And Ice Cube was I'm telling you, this is one hell of a metaphor, man. Ice Cube, Ice Cube, what everybody know and love him for is fucking screaming, "Fuck the police." Um, exploiting their fucking exploiting their bullshit with the brutality. Um, just fuck the system type shit. That's what we all know and love Ice Cube for. He starts making movies like Friday. They pick him up. Some fucking, and next thing you know, every movie after fucking Friday, he's a fucking cop. And he was a cop in some movies before Friday. It's like he's a fucking cop in every fucking movie. And it's just promoting that fucking shit. Promoting hella police, hella snitches. Tekashi 6ix9ine comes home from fucking snitching. This little kid fucking joins a gang. You know, he's already like famous and shit. He doesn't have to, but I guess the gang is to back him or whatever. He starts a lot of shit. Talks a lot of shit on social media. Starts a lot of shit with people, rappers, other well-known rappers, and fucking street rappers, like rappers that really live the life that they rap about. Like he's talking shit to them, protected by the fucking organization that he gets in trouble for the shit that he starts, and then all of a sudden he wants to turn on everybody. Everybody got like everybody, and it's not funny, it's fucked up. Everybody got like 15 years or better, and he got out in like 2 years. And it came out to like a $10 million deal. And he's still talking shit to people. He's still getting on social media and talking shit to people. So that whole fucking informant shit, all that informant bullshit is fucking, it's here. Look at this guy riding by in his army pants. They fucking goofballs. Fucking goofies. Yeah, that motherfucker. Hey, chill, Scrap. He just did a donut in his fucking army pants. And fucking, these two goofballs and dude with the mask and the purse hanging off his fucking shoulder over here. I don't know if you guys can see that dude. It might not be a purse, it look like a purse. Yeah, they got, let me see. My brother's a deputy sheriff. Yo, Nap, I got jumped by 3 perps the other day. The cop showed up with sirens after and did not dude hit me with metal bars. You cook on the grill. You talking about the metal bars you cook with on the grill? Wow, man. Yeah, bro, bro, you have to keep something on you, because, if they strike you from that point on, it's self-defense, bro. It doesn't, like, people say weapons are for cowards and shit. I don't give a. Sorry about that, y'all. They kicked me off. But, yeah, you gotta have something, bro. Especially when you're targeted. Cause they're definitely not. You're not gonna get your justice, man. And the people that they send on you to commit these acts, 9 times out of 10, they're on some psychological fucking medication. So when they get locked up, they won't do much time, you know. And then if they try and tell on anybody who sent them at you, it's still questionable because of their sanity. Like they're on medication. You can't take anything they say in the courtroom is fucking pretty much just fucking in the air. They don't. What do they call it? Not he wouldn't be able to get on the stand because of his fucking mental disabilities and shit. So they use a lot of, like, the lady that stabbed me. She was fucking a mental fucking patient, and she did 6 months in fucking some. When it comes to prison, it's pretty luxury. It's like a hospital fucking. It's a hospital, but it's still prison. Except you don't. The punishments that a regular person gets, they don't get because of their fucking mental issues. They're basically just away in a fucking hospital. They're free to walk freely, watch TV as they want, and all that fucking bullshit. So you gotta watch out for that, man. And if you do something to one of these people, you're not you're not in the wrong. Especially a motherfucker coming at you with grills and shit. That's a deadly weapon. Yeah, fuck that. And then I think I told y'all. Fucking one day they had did me so dirty they fucking ran into my car. And me being the fucking trying to be a law-abiding citizen and shit, I try and tell them I need their fucking insurance or all their information and shit. And next thing I know, about fucking 6 people. No, for about five or six, like 2 dudes. No. All dudes and one girl. But the girl was fucking bigger than all the fucking dudes. And like, the motherfuckers surrounded me and shit. It was like, you trying to get my information? And I'm trying to square up with him. And next thing you know, this girl, man, she comes and grabs me by my fucking dreadlocks. Lord have mercy, and yanks back. Like, she ripped some of my fucking hair. She ripped my hair out. She ripped like 4 or 5 of my dreadlocks out. I fell like flat on my ass and shit. And as soon as I fell down, they all just rushed me. That fucking girl, man. And the way she grabbed me, because my back was turned towards her, so when she grabbed me, it yanked my neck back. And when she yanked my neck back, like I felt myself about to fall, fall on my head and shit. So I bent my fucking knees, fucking fell on my ass. Man, that shit was crazy. And the 7-Eleven dude, he's wigging out. He calls the fucking police and shit. And the police come and they're perping me all through the fucking they're questioning me and shit. And back then, when I first, was targeted, you know, I, I, I still had that fucking talking to the police complex, like I didn't want to tell them what happened and shit. And the fucking 7-Eleven dudes flashing on me, flipping out because I'm not telling the fucking cops what happened. And then he's like, I show you video. This guy, he's no good. He's 7-Eleven guy calling me no good because I'm not telling on anybody. Fucking crazy, man. Police were perping the shit out of me though. Coughing, uh, straightening out their throat like they would fucking ask me a question, and then it fucking starts clearing out their fucking throats and whistling and shit. You're gonna be hearing a lot of that. Hearing a lot of what? A lot of whistling. Fucking crazy, man. This life is crazy, man. Being a targeted individual, it's like you're not just blackballed, you're blackballed from life, period. You can't go anywhere without being surveilled, harassed. But we live to see another day, so. Yeah, they got Ice Cube and Ice T playing cops, same kind of cops that was killing back in Compton. Exactly. You see how they flip it? That's what I mean by they can change the weather, man. Just with the snap of a finger. They can fucking change the fucking weather. Fucking insane. The cops, the cops didn't change their morals. Did all powerful dollar bill. Yep. Well, their morals never really changed because they were into that shit back in the day. Like they were killing drug dealers in the 70s and the 60s and shit. It's fucking there's to an extent I believe that there were good cops. Like they started off as good cops, some of them. But yeah, you're right, man. Money, the power, especially the power, that sense of power they get from putting on that badge and that gun and that fucking Billy Club. Fuck, man. I seen, I think I was scrolling through Instagram and some dude was getting the shit beat out of him. He was in handcuffs and they didn't have those regular fucking Billy Clubs, man. They had those things that you flick your wrist and it comes out like a long ass antenna, but it's a metal bar. And they was beating the shit out that man. Like I felt that shit. They was hitting him all in his fucking knees and shit. And naturally, human instinct, you're gonna put your legs up, and try and block yourself a little bit. And and they knew that's what he was doing. They knew he wasn't posing no threat. He was screaming like a motherfucker, "Quit, please, please, please!" They're fucking slamming that shit into his fucking knees and shit, saying, "Put your legs down." Look at this fucking goofball just wants to go up there, turn around so I could see the one headlight. in his red Cadillac. But yeah, man, that shit's so fucked up. And this, let me see. Yeah, man, that shit ain't right. And this, alright. Hey, what's going on, Marissa? Mm, open season. Yeah, man. You know, just and you probably can fight pretty good or whatever, but like you gotta have something on you, man, because these people, you don't know, like these people. Well, you probably do know, but I'm just saying, you never know who they're gonna send at you and shit. It could be a fucking nerd, a goofball that would never hurt a fly, or it could be a sensitive ass, mentally ill person that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about and mistakes you as somebody, or doesn't even mistake you as somebody, just fucking, you know. It's been a targeted individual that got stabbed in the head by somebody. Um, Another guy, he got jumped. That's why I don't like when people say this is a no-touch torture program, because they might not do it often, but there's certain times that they do. I can't, man. That's why I can't wait. Like, I've been stabbed once. I've been jumped once. No, the third time's a charm, man. Next time somebody touches me, I'm gonna open them up, man. I'm gonna open them up, and I don't even like talking like that, but I'm gonna make sure that nobody fucking touches me again, or if they do, they better fucking kill me. Especially they be trying to intimidate me with fucking. They be trying to intimidate me with fucking dudes like fucking way, way, way bigger than me and shit. That shit don't work. That shit ain't gonna work. Not even that type of person, man. That's crazy. Mm. Hey, what's going on, strong? Only the strong survive. Just chilling, bro. Day by day, taking it day by day. They say part two is here. The outbreak part two is here. Oh shit, did I miss? Hey, Tanya, did I miss you? Mm, Not bad. I hope all is well with you as well, Tony. I haven't been doing physically. Hey, Anthony, have you ever? Cause I know like our minds. What helps me go, or what helped me a lot in the beginning is just watching a lot of fucking stand up comedy and shit. Like I watched a lot of comedy and shit just to take my mind off the bullshit. It'll give you some type of, even if you download games or whatever on your phone, shit that you like, man, to keep your fucking mind occupied on something other than this fucking program, cause this program will have you fucking chasing your fucking tail, thinking about all types of shit. And it's good. It's good to think about it, but you gotta kick back and fucking rest your brain, if you will. I know I used to be. They had me fucked. Like I was fucked, literally fucked up in the beginning, man. I was thinking all types of fucking shit. Excuse me. Yeah. Uh, how's everyone? Okay, I haven't been doing well. Okay. That be my mom was listening to you the other day. She had me talking to individual. Oh, tell her I said I appreciate it. Let her know I said hello. Tell you. Hate that she has to be a part of this fucking program, but fucking shit, man. This goofball. See, and then when you look at the goofballs that they fucking send on you, man, how can you fucking, other than the electronic torture because you have no choice, you have no option but to deal with that shit the only way it's brought to you. But when you get goofballs and cornballs like this, hop, just stopping in the middle of this fucking street so they can fucking show me that fucking military print shirt. Fucking. And that's the kind of cornball. And see, when they do shit like that, when they take time out of their day to do something as petty as that and think that it's gonna get on somebody's nerves and shit, like, just fucking clowns, man. This is a circus. Dude in the red Cadillac behind him with the one headlight. It's fucking clowns, man. One of these days. One of these days. One of these days. I think they got me missing some people on here. try to take a bath and maybe it'll help. Yeah. Hey Jennifer, I have showers to save money on water, better bathroom. Magnets, magnets, I'm telling you guys. I think it will work. My stomach, my family came over a lot this week. That's good. Definitely good to hear. Your family don't target you, Tanya. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty nice today. I got some perps behind me and shit doing that third party talk, but this is like the only shade spot, so I'm forced to deal with that. Anywhere outside of this little up from under this tree is fucking boiling. I don't know if you guys can hear him back there. I'm glad you are still close with your family, Tanya. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. They will hurt you first, will do anything for $1. Exactly. Exactamundo. They don't care. That's one thing they do not do is care. A lot of them is fucking tweakers and shit anyway, so, you know, if they don't have to do nothing extra extraordinary to get their next high, then therefore, some of the things, snatching purses and stealing radiators and shit. As my family targeted individuals too, we understand the torture with all of us. Man, that's crazy, man. That's fucked up. What do you have like a big presence of military in your family, Tanya? Like I wonder like if we're all connected to like maybe somebody in the military. Cause I know my grandfather was in the military. I think I was reading, I was watching a video where somebody said on the comment section that somebody in our family sold us out. They said this shit started from when we were a baby, and someone in our family sold us out to this program. I think it was a video I watched. fucking clowns. Hey, what's going on, Mo? That, yeah, still my family. Okay. Dang, how am I? They're repeating some of your guys' comments. That's what it is. The Jimmy Swagger. Jimmy Swagger. Wait, hold on. Legitimate. Jimmy Swagger is the dude that used to do the ministry things on TV. Like the ministry shows. I believe. I'm not sure. I believe if it's that the same dude, my grandma used to watch. My grandma used to watch that dude. He turned out being a fucking. Him and his wife were like con artists or whatever, but they used to have this TV show a long time ago. And I remember for the period I was staying with my grandma, she used to always watch that. Like she was a heavy Christian. And she listened to that. She listened. To, she watched that show. Listened to fucking. Or excuse me. She listened to a radio station called. What was it called? Family Radio. And I remember, like I used to like when I stayed with her, I used to have to, watch a lot of those ministry shows. And the only time I got a break from ministry shows is when she wanted to watch something like Golden Girls. There was a TV show called Golden Girls. And then a lot of like Barney Fife and I Love Lucy. Watched a lot of those. A lot of Barney, like a lot of black and white pictures. And then the rest of it from night to day. From night to day. And Family Radio was something like they played, it was music and then they would have tell stories out the Bible. Mm, better than the stuff they have now, man. Better than the stuff people let their kids watch now. Only except then when you're a kid, you're not thinking about that shit. You're like, fuck, man. And then you go to your friend's house and shit, and they're fucking watching cartoons and fucking. Fuck. Mm, I chilling. Excuse me, God. I'm chilling in OJ compound, getting ready to water 420s. First, just doing and digging holes. Hey, what's going on, APB? That's what's up, bro. was saying before last stream that I do not mean to sound cut off. I do not sound like a jaded stripper, but do not let these perps break your heart, God. Oh no, no, that's like what do you mean break my heart, guard? Nah, nah, man. I'm very cautious now. Like I'm very cautious with everything. Appreciate the advice, though. That's very good advice. I think I'm a little too overcautious. Ugh. I think I'm a little too overcautious at this point, but I guess overcautious is better than undercautious. Did anyone see my first comment? I believe, I believe you said you had a lot to do or something like that. From my end, I think that was the first comment. I'm not sure. I don't know. That might have been judgment. Oh, okay. Appreciate that, Tanya. Yeah. I hate that she has to be in this fucking program and all, but you know, she's definitely not alone. I gotta go water. All right. Be cool, APB. Hope you have a good one, bro. Actually, you probably are. Get to enjoy your plants. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So you're actually up. Yeah, they're snatching things off. I think yes, I'm actually uploading it now. Proves it. Uh, You're uploaded on your this channel right here on this icon right here, right, mischievous. Only dirty cousins or perps. Fuck. Yeah, that's crazy how people can turn on their family like that. I mean, it's not too far off. I mean, because it happens. You see it, seeing it rarely. You know, that's understandable because there's dirt bags out there everywhere. People who fucking, you know, unless you know for a fact that your family member raped somebody or molested somebody, you know, and different people have different levels of, you know, what they would do it for. But as long as you didn't fucking molest a kid or rape anybody, do anything to somebody old, do anything with any children, like I can't see myself turning a family member in, like for robbing a bank or robbing a store or something like that. I want, and it might be wrong, but I want to turn my family member in for it. Like, I want to fucking, they couldn't pick me up and fucking question me and bully me into fucking telling or no shit like that. So for somebody to do it for money, and people do it for the pennies on the dollar. Like you could get a job and probably make more than a lot of these people are making, like these street perks and shit. Other than the housing, other than the housing might be a problem. The fucking vehicles, that might be a problem. But you know, all of them don't have housing. All of them don't have vehicles. So you can pretty much do better than what the fuck they're giving you. And then the work is less stressful, You don't have to fucking, you don't have to fuck with your morals. You don't have to make a dick of yourself and be put all on camera with your fucking ass hanging out or touching on yourself or doing some weird pervertic shit. Knowing that someone is recording you and uploading you to YouTube every day. Because I tell you, I let you know, like, you know, maybe you should get ready to start signing some autographs. And you still do the fucking same shit every fucking day. That's why I be like, a lot of these people, a lot of them, for what they're getting paid, other than the handlers and the neighborhood watch people, the ones distributing the shit, the gift cards and shit for the shit that they're fucking, you have to be mentally ill to fucking do the shit that you do and know somebody's recording you and still perform on with the fucking the act. Like that, I know they psychologically evaluate. They do a lot of psychological evaluation on this, and they make sure they get the stupid ones. The ones who would be willing to put their kids on the front line. Everybody isn't gonna put their kid on the front line like that. No matter how much money you fucking give them. Though there are some people that will fucking give their children up for fucking fame and shit. Sexually sacrifice their children so they can get some type of fucking publicity and notoriety. Yeah, notoriety in the world. And the crazy thing is, some people do that shit, make one album, do one TV show, and and you never hear about those people again. Like, what do they call them? Like, they be like one hit wonders. Like, maybe they did an album and the album was really good, but they never did another album. Maybe because they either got dropped or the shit was getting a little deeper than they wanted it to. They had to start fucking goats and doing all types of bestiality and homosexuality and all that shit on each other. Oh man, it's crazy because that stuff. As a kid, that was my fucking dream, was to fucking be a rapper. I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to fucking, and then I started going to jail, man. I would write raps and I would write raps in jail and shit. And then like, I think, I think I was rapping. I was banging on the table. I was banging on the table, not banging on it, but making a beat. And this is in jail though. I was making a beat on the table, and this older dude came by me. He was like, "So who you gonna sacrifice when you make it big?" I'm like, and I didn't know nothing about the industry like that. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "You're gonna have to kill somebody. You're gonna have to kill some. You're gonna have to kill somebody in your family and shit, man." I'm like, "Hell nah, you tripping." And he told me he recommended some movies. He recommended some movies to me. I think it was called Blood Sacrifice. It was called Blood Sacrifice. And like that, those movies, those movies changed my whole fucking outlook on the fucking shit. Like I was still rapping a little bit after watching them and shit, but I said, eventually shit started popping up on the internet. Especially like when, for some reason, when I was looking up targeted individual a lot, like I would get a lot of fucking like hip hop shit, and like the gay agenda would pop up, blood, people sacrificing their families, and then what made it, what made it fucking crazy is like they were actually putting these people, like they were, you know, you hear about it, you hear about people's family members coming up dead, but when certain people put how many people, like they're putting them like back to back to back to back to back to back. His family member died. Her family member died. They just broke in her house, and these is all like you kind of get to putting two and two together, and you be like, damn, this shit is crazy. And then the gays and the ones they like, pictures fucking still shot. Like they showing Puff Daddy fucking smooching on somebody's fucking lips. And then all these fucking people smooching on each other's lips and shit. And then all the dudes and shit fucking posing in bathtubs and shit. And then you start seeing this shit happen, and it's like ritualistic. Like you start seeing like, damn, this shit is real, man. And then it showed MK Ultra and shit all in the hip hop and the music industry and shit. Like they were just showing a lot of shit that fucking turned me away from that. I don't want shit to do with being fucking famous. I don't give a fuck. Like they, like I don't know. It's not funny, but I don't know if that was the real Beyonce. But they had a video of Jay Z and Beyonce at a basketball game, and Beyonce was like fucking just. She looked like she was hypnotized or fucking possessed, or the average person looking at her would probably say, "Oh, she's tired," but nah, it was or something. She and Jay-Z's fucking just fucking. He looked at her and then fucking you see like she's all he like he knew what was up and he fucking just looking at the game clapping and shit. And that shit was crazy. I think you guys you could type in fucking on YouTube fucking what would be a best search? Maybe Beyonce MK Ultra or Beyonce. Probably Beyonce looks Beyonce looks hypnotized at a basketball game. Some shit. Mm, when was Charlotte family first that you were report and what was the response? Oh, that would be pretty interesting to hear. I haven't. And that be hey, what's going on, Bix? Lord, hope everyone is well today. Yeah, no doubt. Likewise, bro. I don't think it's that nappy. What's that, Tanya? Okay, I was basically asking anyone that they use it to the UN before. Nah, I mean, if has it hit the internet? Has it hit the internet yet? I mean, is it something like documented to where you can show them? Like say you're explaining it to somebody and they're asking you questions about it. Is there somewhere you can go like to a site to fucking show them and have them read it themselves? Yeah, that the eye would definitely be on them more. Jimmy Swagger, is that the guy? Is that the guy? Um, excuse me, that's legitimate. Jimmy Swagger, is that the dude that Jimmy Swagger Ministries? Did he go to jail? I think did him and his wife go to jail for conning people? When it is too late now to fill out. The deadline was a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Anybody who kind of blows it off or denies it, being real, they're a part of it, man. world that couldn't be. Well, it's a slim chance, but there's always a slim chance. But most people use common sense and put two and two together. They're eventually gonna open back up investigations, I'm sure. Wait, are you talking about? Nah, that was a deadline that you said. Cause Michael Barton, Michael Barton had found something with the six employers at eBay too, so that's something else as well. So it's known that it goes on. Like you can give people a couple different references if that's not the one you're talking about. To show them that the program exists. Especially when you've been telling them for a long time with no proof, and then some proof finally pops up to where you can show them. You know, there's only two ways they're gonna deny that: is if they're a part of it, or they just don't want to be wrong. You know that, because there's some people who there's some fucking people who will fucking that's crazy, man. I was just talking about putting some windows in this van and shit, and this fucking dude. I was looking it up on the fucking internet. I'm not gonna say this dude was targeted. I'm just gonna say it's pretty fucking crazy that this dude just drives by with a fucking house window on his van. Like, I wonder how he did that, but it looks pretty good. But he got a house window on his van. Ugh. He might be giving me a subliminal message and shit. The van is your house or some shit. They're eventually gonna open. Oh, I hope they shut this program down. Yeah, that would be very, very beautiful thing, man. Very beautiful thing, man. Once motherfuckers start dropping like flies, you know, people gonna start talking, man. People don't. These people aren't fucking. They're not built for fucking jail time. Like those 6 people at eBay. At least one or two of those people ain't built to be ready to go to no fucking jail, and they've been fucking living the fucking high life off of making apps and fucking throwing wild parties and fucking fucking condos and shit, living in houses off the business and shit. The business fucking buying you fucking house, flying you out here and letting you live out here and shit on them and shit. Like a lot of these fucking big time motherfuckers, man, they're fucking living the life. These people harassing us and shit. The people, the tech people, the app makers and all the fucking phone makers and all that shit. Like those people, they're not ready they're not ready to go to no fucking jail, man. They're gonna fucking start singing like fucking they're gonna sing like fucking what are those songbirds? And if we're lucky enough, they won't pop up dead. Like they won't end up dead. Those people have only heard stories about jail, and most of the stories they've heard have been fucking, how do you say? They've been overly emphasized, like exaggerated stories and shit. Like you go to fucking jail, like you go to jail, like if you go to county jail, you'll get raped or like a lot of people still think like that, man. Like some county jails don't get me wrong, that might happen, but most county jails that's not gonna happen. And most of the time, if it's done, like if somebody's gonna do that to you, even in prison these days, because there's so many fucking men that are women, like not women, but in prison they consider themselves women and they act that way and they walk that way and all the shit. You're not gonna get raped. So if you do get raped, most likely it's gonna be because you got a big mouth and somebody wants to fucking humiliate you. Like you're walking and you're acting tough and you're talking shit to everybody, and somebody just wants to let you know, like, give you something to think about, maybe change, maybe help you change your life, man. In more ways than one. 9 times out of 10, that's the only reason. Nowadays, back before I was going there, the stories I heard, I heard some pretty wild stories back then. But these days, it doesn't like it doesn't work. It doesn't happen like that. I'm glad I wasn't doing. I'm glad I. I'm glad I wasn't doing time back in the fucking 70s and the 60s and all that shit. Fuck. And even still, I'm glad I don't do time in some like the New York jails. I'm glad I missed New York, fucking Chicago, them jails and shit. Fuck that. just count. My family, over 12 members of my family are targeted. Damn. See, that's a lot. Are all of you guys targeted with weapons, Tanya? Is there a lot of street and weapons? Like, seeing that's the thing. If you come forward as a whole fucking family and say something about it, like I know you probably tried to do something about it, Tanya, but I'm just saying for these people not to recognize a whole fucking family and investigate that shit, it tells you, man, like this shit is all fucking, a normal man. Yeah, this shit is just fucked up, man. It's like we're blackballed from life. We're blackballed from life. We are all we got, really, literally. They disconnected me from the stream. Yeah, they do that a lot. They disconnect me a lot too as well. Sometimes they even, well, all the time they knock me off, but they disconnect me and I have to get back on and shit. Yeah, sometimes they don't even let me in when they do. Well, when they don't let me in, that's another form of stopping my stream. But sometimes a lot of the times they stop it in the middle of the stream. Yeah, that's that. Let me see. Half will talk about it, the others do not want to listen. Yeah, if they keep getting caught like the way they're getting caught, though, there's some type of investigation going on. It has to be. Um, at least it's being recognized as a form of harassment and shit. That's really all we need to get it is a form of harassment. If we can get enough fucking documented proof that this program exists, that's when we can fucking start fucking taking in license plates and fucking, because the right lawyer is gonna be able to fucking get their phone, to get an investigator, get their phone number, and fucking, you know, and put shit together, connect all these motherfuckers. All it's gonna take is like one or two of them to get caught, one or two of the right ones. It's gonna be a domino effect. They're gonna be falling like dominoes, telling on each other. Cause these are big numbers, man. This is domestic terrorism, psychological warfare. Like, when it comes to prison time and shit, like those are big numbers you're gonna be looking at. It's not no 5 fucking years or no fucking 2 or 3 years, man. You're talking double digits, man. In some cases with a L. Fucking domestic terrorism. No fucking domestic terrorism. I know one thing, if I was a perp, I would be getting out the business right about now. I would pack my shit up and fucking move. They already caught 6 people here, and they fucking caught what was it? They did the fucking the they recognized it a long time ago, but they didn't say anything. It was about I believe they were using it for like Indian, like the like Indian, like Iraq Indians being put on it from like the terrorists, like they used it like that in a sense. But this shit right here is coming out, and then somebody on here just mentioned something about the document, so it's coming out. They just gotta get the right people. A lot of people in this fucking program, a lot of fucking rats. They just gotta get the right rats. They gotta get the right rats. Some of the rats are still gonna be scared to fucking tell on this program because they know the capabilities of the people behind the program. But at the same time, some people just aren't gonna fucking be able to deal with those fucking numbers. Once they throw 25, 35, 41 years at you, 65 years, people gonna start thinking about how old they are. They're gonna be like, damn, I'm 30 right now. I got kids. I got a house. I got the dream fucking house. I can do this. I can work with them and get this 5 years stay time. I don't have to go to the feds. Or I can fight it and get locked up for 41 years. Oh man. Yep. Maybe we will get lucky. Just think of all the fucking, I just, if the program would end, that would be enough. But just think if they compensated us for that shit, like, that would be like some serious fucking compensation. Like, they would pretty much have to take care of us for the rest of our fucking lives. They might do some financially diet shit and fucking, try and pay us off. Try and pay us off, like bullshit money for the rest of our lives. Like, $500 checks a month or something. Like, cause that's how big, like, they wouldn't be able to dish out all that money at once. It's a lot of targeted individuals. A lot of people committed suicide. A lot of compensation for the families of those people. Myron May, all the people who spoke on this shit before, it started coming out. The Navy Yard shooter. And he actually had that shit on his fucking weapon. Like he had that shit on his gun. Like this is my fucking, whatever. My silent weapon. And then the government would never be looked at the same, man. Ambulances, police, firefighters never looked at the same. They wouldn't be the fucking heroes they are in most people's eyes today. Fucking just a bunch of terrorists and shit. Oh, oh shit. That's another thing. That's another thing. It's an epidemic of fireworks. Like the fireworks that we hear, the reason why they sound like those illegal fireworks, it was a thing. I just saw it yesterday. I forget whose channel I was seeing it on, but it's the firefighters setting those fucking fireworks off. That's why you hear them so much, and then sometimes you be seeing the fuckers, you be seeing those fireworks blow up in the sky. I mean, they be having those showers, those color showers, the sprinkles in the sky and shit. It's the fucking, the fucking fire department. And the only reason they found that out is because different people that live like in the vicinity in different states were calling in on the fire departments in that state or city or whatever. So they had multiple calls all around, in different locations where firefighters, you know, were setting off fireworks. Like people are, excuse me, it's legitimate because they be letting them off at nighttime too. It'd be like 3 in the morning and shit. And it had people's calls and shit. People were calling saying like calling in saying it's really immature. Like you heard the 911 calls or whatever. The people were like, it's really immature for the fire department to be letting off fireworks when people are trying to sleep. And this one lady said, I even think they're illegal fireworks. I gotta find where, man, I fell asleep when I was watching that shit, but I was watching it last night. So if you guys hear like a lot of fireworks, it's the fucking fire department. And then the person that was broadcasting that video said it's that they're using it to mask gunshots and shit, make it sound like it's to hide gunshots, like they're letting off gunshots as well. Fucking clowns. Yellow car, yellow hat. Yellow car, yellow hat. That was cute. They're torturing her, burning her hair, her leg. Damn. Tanya, you gotta try it. Like, well, I'm just saying, like, I highly recommend, like, you can, if you can, try and find some magnetic sheets. I know they sell them on Amazon, but, there's a lot of good. Me trying it myself, and then, I mean, I don't get nothing major like that. When they do it to me, like, they do something with my pressure points to where, like, I get a real bad headache, or, like, I get a fucking, like, sharp, like, throb in the side of my neck. And whenever I put that magnet there, it's like that shit goes away. And I heard about it before, a couple of times, and then after I put the like, after I tried it myself and it worked, I started researching that shit. Yeah, they kicked me back off, y'all. But I started researching it, and I've, nothing but good reviews. Like, nothing. Like, people say it makes them feel more energized when they wake up. Um, as far as T.I.'s using them, T.I.'s been using them. Um, and they say that's the way they used to heal people. That, like, they used to, um, magnet therapy. So the magnets are, you know, the only thing I don't know is if you can build up a tolerance to it. Like, if, one day that, the whatever that's zapping us with is so strong that we build a tolerance to, and we have to go bigger magnets. But for right now, it's miracles. It's right here, as a matter of fact. They're redoing my apartments. They're redoing the apartment. My cousin tried to discredit me on the phone today. When they just try to discredit you, man, just fucking. First of all, they know how you are if they're family members. So they're looking for some type of reaction when they discredit you and they keep on doing it. So just fucking, once they fucking start doing that shit, just agree with them. That's the way you get that shit out the way. You just start agreeing. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am going crazy. Thanks for letting me know, man. Thanks for the advice. Because if you try and get at them with resistance and fucking prove yourself to them, man, you get a headache doing that shit. I remember I used to fucking get so fucking irritated that people would ask me, how do you know you're a target? What makes you so important? How do you know? What do you make you think you're so what makes you think you're so important? Fucking just, are you sure you're not just paranoid? would they waste all that money on you? Smiling at you, saying slick shit to let you know they know what you're talking about, but it's all plausible deniability. Plausible deniability. Not at all. Oh.